up, y'all? Y'all said I be yelling too much in the beginning. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erika. I'm down here. Hey. Yesterday I was kind of loud. I'm down here listening to Megan. I be pumped, honey. You guys got to know you riding with me. So when you know you riding with me, girl, no, turn your headphones down. So when I be like, girl, it's me, you be like, okay, girl. Okay. And then you can turn it back up. Girl, I hear you, girl. So what's up? So we down here? Oh, we are down here. I love when there's no cars in the park, but then it be cars in the park. Oh, gosh. Okay, so what is going on? We are down here to talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I haven't watched Real Housewives of New York yet. I'll probably watch it today, okay? I'm hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit, okay? I love that song. I don't care what y'all say. I saw somebody make a video last night. They was talking about, it was a black woman. She was talking about Meg the Stallion and talking about the video. And she was probably younger than me. And she was like, it was debauchery. I was like, oh, girl, not debauchery. Not debauchery, girl. Whose rules are you enforcing? Every time y'all get on that white male hetero fucking Christian shit, I'm gonna ask you, whose rules are you enforcing? That's what I'm gonna ask you from now on. Y'all down here with these books open, saying what Meg can and cannot do and all this other stuff, and whose rules? By whose rules? Whose rules are you enforcing? This is crazy. The world is crazy. Anyways, we're going to talk about, I just saw Marjorie Taylor Greene on the internet talking about the Plan B pill. It gives a woman an abortion after the after the fetus is in the womb. Girl, shut up. Who is letting this woman talk? Like, stand up here and just say anything she wants. And just be a patriarchy parrot. Just saying things that niggas... Whose books are you enforcing these rules from? Because if you aren't careful, bitch, those rules can be enforced on you. Be mindful of whose rules you're enforcing. That's all I got to say about that. I was like, this girl is crazy. And like, people really sitting there, nobody... I would have bust out laughing like, girl, are you serious? I couldn't be on no damn floor anywhere because they'll be like, Erika, you gotta go. Erika, independent in Sacramento, California. You gotta go. You laughing too much at these people sitting up here lying. I'll be like, girl, for real, shut up. Anyways, who else is on? What's the one? Where the bag at? Where the bag at? City Girls. Okay. All right, so let me get to my notes. So I don't know what's going on. Erika, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by. Erika, Jayne comes in there, and it was so weird. It was so... The entire thing surrounding Erika and her behavior was incredibly creepy. It was just so creepy. It was weird as hell. I felt like, Erika, you're not a good actress. Like, you're a horrible actress. Like, at least, like, it was weird. Even the conversation with her and Lisa Rinna, like, they were trying to, like, chit-chat at first. I guess they went to the Hotel Sofitel, I don't know, down there on Beverly and Los Cienega. Is that Sofitel still down there? Anyway. But, girl, what are you talking about? What is this fake conversation? Why are you trying to act like you're interested in what Lisa Rinna's doing with her lip line? I don't know, Erika. I was like, Erika, you lying. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. It is so weird, everything that's happening, and the fact that she can't talk about it. It's just like, what is the point if you can't even... You down here like Kathy Hilton talking in code. That was so funny. Okay, let me get my shit together because I feel like I got something in my eye. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hey! Erika, and she comes in. Nobody says anything. It was really weird. Everybody's just looking like, girl, what do we say? And she's like, how's everybody doing? Girl, no. First and foremost, bitch, you filed for divorce. That's the first thing on the table. Ain't no... How they went that whole time and did not mention that lady filing for divorce. At least she could have came in. Like I said, it's like so awkward. It's like, Why do you need to make it awkward? Just be like, y'all, I know y'all, we got stuff to talk about. Let's just chill for a little while and we'll talk about it when we sit down later at the table. That's it, not because everybody's like, hey, it's so great. It's so great you're here. I'm so glad you could come. Girl, just let everybody feel at ease and not know like they need to walk around Asian. I don't like that. I don't like that. Girl, just come in and make everybody feel like, girl, we'll talk about it later. I know y'all have a lot of questions. We'll talk about it later. Don't come in here asking about, girl, what's up? No. Girl, I'll get out of here. Dorit and Kyle go have a conversation. Now, they are really trying to mend their relationship. They did, a montage of them. She is just like, I am tired of you cutting me off. You didn't have to snap at me. Or no, were they sitting at the table? No, they went off to the side room. Yeah, they went off to the side room because, oh, no. No. They're still sitting at the table. My bad. They're still sitting at the table. Dorit and Kyle, are you guys fixing your thing? Was it what happened on the plane or whatever like that? And then she was just saying that, she's long-winded. Shout out to Rodney Long-Winded Hope Productions. She said when Kyle was doing that impersonation of Kathy and she was talking in code, baby, when I tell you, I was screaming. What's her name Kyle is really funny. I think all of them are real funny. They just have their own, I guess, comedic style. Because Kathy is hilarious. But bitch, is she an earth sign? She's really good at impersonations. Because she'd be looking, and she was like, and because after that, you know what I'm saying, right? I was like, girl, why are you talking in code? And she did it later, and then they showed her doing it with Lisa Rinna at the table when they were in Lake Tahoe. Baby, it was so funny to me. I was screaming. That was the most hilarious scene in Housewives history for me. I was really laughing in Beverly Hills Housewives history. Okay, don't get it mixed up with Atlanta history, okay, because it's a different story. But Kathy talking in code was super duper funny. Okay, this is Erika talking. So Erika just dropped Tom off at work, went back to the house, packed her shit, already had a smaller house rented, took her shit and moved out. It was so pathetic. I was like, Erika, shut up. I don't even know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. I don't even know, like, girl, what are you talking about? It sounds so crazy. And it's like, I don't know. It sounds really crazy. And it's like, okay, were you guys on bad terms? You're leaving out a lot of information, and it's information that you can share because it doesn't have anything to do with Tom. Like, you could say where you were in your marriage, but you're making it seem like there were some problems, okay? And that you just had to get out of there. Okay, girl, what were the problems? That he was stealing folks' money, settlement money, and you were profiting from it too? Like, what are you talking about? What was so bad that you just had to get up and leave in the middle of the day under the guise of the daylight? Girl, shut up. I was like, girl, Erika, shut up. Because I would have been so through. If I was at that table, I would have been like, girl, shut up. Don't nobody, we want to know because we nosy. But girl, you're not explaining it good enough for me. And when somebody, let me tell you something about me. If you're telling me a story and you leaving shit out, and I could tell you leaving shit out, I don't care. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know the story. Because if you're not going to tell me the whole story, especially if you're recalling a story, if you can't tell me everything without making it seem like I got to figure out Scooby-Doo, I got to figure out the clues and shit, I don't want to hear it. Don't share it with me. I don't give a damn how much tea you think you spilling. If you leaving shit out, I don't want to know. Keep it until you are able to speak freely. I don't want to fucking know. I would have got up from that table like, girl, shut up talking in riddles. We got to figure it out and put the 2 and 2 together, bitch. I ain't got time, Erika. I do not have time. Honey, she was like, you guys, she said she stole some furniture and you guys got to come to my little doll house or whatever. Now Kyle and Dorit go and have a conversation off to the side. This big sister energy. And she talks about how she snapped at her, and even Garcelle said that you're long-winded. However, Mauricio says you're long-winded too. The idea that you keep cutting her off and you just feel like, okay, this is a big sister moment, so I'm going to cut her off because you're talking too much. You got to stop it. You just got to stop it. So she says, they're going to work together because they love each other and all this other stuff. But if you snap at me, I'm going to snap back. She's like, I'm just going to be more hyper aware, not to cut you off and this and that. So then they start gossiping about Crystal and Sutton. Girl, what is going on with Crystal and Sutton? And here's Dorit once again. Now, I don't know if anybody has noticed, Dorit likes to bring shit up about Sutton after the shit has settled. I feel like she did that when she came in and was like, well, you were telling me you were going to freak out and I was so scared. And she kept bringing it up at the table and Sutton was like, girl, it wasn't even that serious. So here's Dorit once again bringing up something that has already been resolved. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a producer thing, like bring it up again. Let's not kill this thing between Sutton and Crystal. We're going to beat it like a dead horse for the entire season. And we're over it. If they are good and they have, settled it out with each other, then I don't know why we need to keep talking about it. But she says that the girl feels like she was violated. I was like, well, Sutton didn't have any weird intentions. Now, I don't know if anybody else has noticed the way that Kyle kind of is handling this thing. Even when Crystal first told her, she wasn't feeling as if Sutton had violated her. She would almost kind of downplay it like, girl, that's why you didn't come to dinner, because Sutton went in your room and you didn't have any clothes on. If it was really serious, and then we see a bunch of clips of Crystal telling everybody after she said she wasn't going to talk about it. I was like, girl, what? I was like, they had all the clips. Well, Sutton, when she came in my room. And then, Sutton, when she came in my room, I was naked. I didn't have any clothes on. And then when Sutton, I was just like, oh my God, I was on the floor. And I was like, first of all, it made me feel bad because it's like, someone's coming in your room and you drop to the floor, something that dramatic. I feel like something happened to you, right? And maybe that's the reason why she keeps saying it. But then why are you saying that you're not telling anybody and you're telling everybody? And then you're using these trigger words like violated, right? Now, yeah, you have a right to feel violated that somebody came into your room without knocking on the door. I completely agree. Do I think that Sutton... Okay, let me watch my words. I think Sutton went into Crystal's room because she does not have a good grasp on boundaries, right? Because I don't think you should go into anyone's room without an affirming, come on in. Oh yeah, okay, come in. Or what, if you don't hear anything, it's possible that she could be asleep. It's possible she might be on the phone. She could have been having phone sex with her husband. Why are you walking into someone's room without them telling you to come in? So there's a lack of boundaries. She can say she feels violated. Sutton has a problem with the word, because it makes it seem like it was intentional, but I don't think it was intentional. I think the intention was to go into this girl's room, but it was, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say, because it was wrong what she did, but I don't think she had bad intentions. I think that's okay. I think we can say it like that. But then when you heard her say, girl, I don't know what's going on in here. It was like that real Southern draw, girl. I don't know what's going on in here. Anyway, Garcelle lets us know that Chocolate Michael didn't work out and she wants to see this dating coach, and she wants someone who is kind, loving, loyal, monogamous. And she just, starts breaking down, talking about how she feels like she needs to take every opportunity. She needs to do well. Her mother, they came to this country and she needs to make sure she does well. And that is, work is very big for her. So she said that sometimes she leads with work, but she has this dating coach who's going to help, get her out there and get into the scene. When I saw Garcelle there having a conversation with that dating coach, it just made me think about so many women and how there's this kind of like this journey and this quest to be in a partnership and find this prince. And it's so, I have, you guys know, somebody said in the comments I sound bitter. I just don't have the same perspective about marriage as you guys do. I just don't. I never have. But at the same time, I still had programming in me that there was something in me that desired that. And that's something that I felt that I didn't like. I just can't imagine, honestly, I can't imagine myself being on this constant quest for partnership. I feel like it's a waste of time. I feel like it's literally a waste of time. I really do. Like, I'm on this constant quest to find a husband. I'm on this constant quest to find a girlfriend. I'm on this constant quest to find a partner. Why? Is there any, like, I get it. Like, I get it because we are relational creatures and we do, like, we want a partner. But this idea that you need to partner with somebody forever, right? It's going to be forever. That's fake and false and untrue and just like it's unreasonable to think that you're going to be with somebody forever. That's one. And then it's like you're always searching. It's like sit down for a second and like focus on yourself for a little while and get yourself together. What is this desire to be on this constant quest for partnership? I don't know. Like, I get it. I get wanting to have a partner. I get wanting to have someone be a witness to your journey. But to be in constant quest, like, I got a partner. When am I going to fall in love? And when, like, I don't know why. I was just like, Garcelle, like, I don't get it. Okay, fine. We get to Erika's house. And it is, she went from 16,000 square feet to 2,000 square feet. That shit was looking real tiny. Her house was really, I was like, oh, that's a nice house, that's cool for her, but from where she came from. And then she was like, that's not my house. I'm the third wife in that house. But, like, you really got all your shit and got the fuck up out in one day? Had you been, like, doing things little by little, like, who rented you this house? You're renting a house? Why you didn't buy a house? Like, maybe you can't buy a house until the divorce is over. I don't know. But she was like, we was married 20 years, together 22 years. And they just showed her smaller house, which I thought was a very cute house. You're a single woman. I don't know why. And it really puts things in perspective. It's like, did you need 16,000 square feet for you and this old man? No kids, no family. Like, I could see if you had a very large family, they were always coming to visit and hanging out and stuff. But it's just you and Tom in 16,000 square feet. How gluttonous is that? Like, that's just so greedy. And 2,000 square feet. Now, I could see her maybe in, like, maybe if she wants it to be a little bigger, but 2,000 square feet for a single woman, what's the problem? What is the damn problem? It would look very modest. It wasn't ornate like the other place, and she was with Mikey. I think his name was Mikey. Remember him from the Pussycat Dolls? He was doing the creative direction for Pussycat Dolls on their little show that they had. Anyways. So he was like, maybe we can do the room like this. And they were trying to figure out how they're going to, have one closet with all these shoes. That, you haven't gotten the picture. Maybe you don't need all of that stuff. I don't know. Maybe she does need it. Shit. Now the uncertainty and instability. Did she look worried to me? Like, she looked worried. She looked like she wasn't telling the truth. She looked like nervous, like I don't know. It was very weird the way she was acting. And then they played this, like, they dug up some clip of Tom cutting Lisa Vanderpump off, and then of him cutting her off, and then her telling the story that this one guy was like, Tom said, if you can afford her, you can have her. And she said she just felt like an object. When was this? How was this at the beginning of your relationship? Like, when did this happen? And it's like, what is really crazy is that now, while Erika was trying to, perform for the people, maybe now she'll tell us what was happening within her marriage. Maybe she'll tell us how he spoke to her. Maybe that, I don't know. It's just like the way that you made it seem. I guess that's how you're supposed to make it seem, like there's nothing wrong, right? I guess that's it. I don't know. Sutton goes and gets a mammogram or whatever, and Kyle tells her that Crystal said she violated her. And Sutton was like, girl, first of all, I thought we was done with this, number one. Number two, I'm sorry she feels like I violated her just by knocking on the door. See, it's that being dismissive. Like, I think as women, there should be a level of understanding. Like, girl, you walk, or even like, to me, I feel like that's code as a woman. It's like, I mean, it should be everybody. I don't even know everybody. If I knock on the door as a woman, I should know not to walk into another woman's room, like, without her saying, come in. So for her to be like, I'm sorry she felt violated, it's like, no, it's like, Sutton, you have to admit you went into that woman's room without her telling you to come in. And it's like, she didn't say come in for a reason. She was naked. And now you want to be like, and then later I see next week she was like saying something that she saw her tits. Girl, come on. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But Sutton was like, girl, honey, we already talked about it. We straightened it out, but we'll talk about it when I see her again. Oh, Erika and Lisa Rinna with the lip line. They order hot toddies. I don't know what is going on. That scene with Lisa Rinna and Erika Jayne was so weird. And so Erika's saying, this is the first time that I've been vulnerable. It's insanity how vulnerable I've been or whatever. She says she is expecting the worst out of this divorce. And she was like, he got some challenges ahead of him, right, bitch? Like, cause I'm out. I don't have nothing to do with this. I don't know if Erika was like, nigga, you are funding my career with settlement money from other people. I can't be involved in this. It's either that or I can't be involved in this. I knew everything. Do you think that she knew that he was doing that with the people's money? I need to go watch Housewife and Hustler again, because I feel like Erika was just reaping the rewards of this being married to this man. Did she know that the money was coming from someone's settlements? You know what I mean? But the way that she's talking, it's like she knows something. Instead of being like, I don't know nothing, but like everything she says, it can be used. So it's crazy. Anyway, so they get to Crystal's house. They're doing what do you call it? Dumplings. I was thinking of pot stickers. They're making dumplings. They get to Crystal's house. They're all sitting outside. Erika is talking about how she's high, I guess. She had some THC oil that she rubbed on her pocketbook, and it was just like, ooh, I'm so excited. It was funny how she was just so blunt and just like everybody just started laughing. I thought that was funny. Crystal was saying that she told everybody who asked about what happened with Sutton, and she was just telling everyone who asked. But then at the same time, you said you weren't telling anyone. Girl, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Sutton says you can't say that you don't want to talk about it, then you talk about it. Like, that's just like basic. It's like, girl, you're talking about it, but you're talking about it. And instead, you could just be like, I don't really want to talk about it. We're past it. Sutton, and it was so funny because they just had a montage of you saying it more than once. Sutton comes out. If it's over, stop talking about it. And she says, I feel like it's a little defamatory to say that I violated you. And then Crystal says, I'm doing you a favor by making it go away. And that's what I'm saying. It's like you're saying that, but you're not making it go away because you're continuing to talk about it. So Crystal, what is it? Are you helping Sutton by not talking about it? Or are you not helping Sutton by talking about it? Are you just saying that? And really what you're doing is trying to make it hard for her or make her feel uncomfortable or whatever it is. I don't know. Dorit jumps in and Sutton's like, girl, I don't even know why you're talking. Hush. Be quiet. Dorit, what is Dorit's thing with Sutton, y'all? It's something with Sutton that Dorit, it's something with Sutton and Dorit. It's something with Sutton and Dorit. Sutton said, I don't like that you call me manic. I shared with you my story, my childhood about my father and my mother. And then for you to use that word, it's strategic. I feel like she used it. But did she know the story before she called her manic? Or she was like, but she did say, I can't diagnose anybody, but the behavior is kind of manic. But, Garcelle was like, Sutton is quirky. She's eccentric and all this other stuff. Honey, Sutton is just entitled. But Sutton is a little odd and kooky. That's what Garcelle said. And then Crystal's like, I'm just going to have to believe what you said. She was like, girl, what? Like, okay, well, I'm just going to have to believe you too. Whatever, girl. Like, y'all, it's just a high school thing. That's what Sutton was like. She's just a mean high school girl. I mean, women fight the same exact way, and it starts on the elementary school playground. The things that you fight about just are adult things, but the same approach. It's the same thing. It just never stops. When girls get together, they fight, and it's just adult shit, but it's very elementary template. It's operating from an elementary school template. Baby, Garcelle and Kyle were tearing them dumplings up. They were tearing them up, baby. Every time they shot, they was pouring a damn dumpling in their mouth. It was looking good. They were looking good, though. So Garcelle tells Erika that she wants her to meet her dating coach. Garcelle, is it too soon? She just filed for divorce. Why would you offer her that soon to see her dating coach? At least she needs to at least act like she's, upset about, getting a divorce. I need to let you see my dating coach. Girl, she just filed for divorce yesterday. Garcelle is a trip. Erika said she's just going to be having a lot of anonymous sex. Come on, bitch. I can talk about you, but no one else can. Oh, that's what they were saying about. She was like, thank you so much. I trust you ladies and this and that. You're not talking to them like you trust them, to me. Not in my opinion. And then they showed next week where Sutton is telling Crystal, you don't want to make me angry. You don't want to make me angry. Girl, shut up. Sutton, shut your ass up. What else happened? That was it, y'all. All right, y'all. Take care of each other and protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.